Do you have any idea?
Taking fire! Up ahead! Sit down. Back, I just want to talk.
Damn it, we're too late.
So, what now?
Let's make sure this area is locked down before we do anything else.
I'm on it.
Chase kept meticulous notes about any Brotherhood dirt he found. If we can locate his diary, it should provide us with some leverage. Hopefully he had a good enough hiding spot to throw off the Brotherhood search team. This might take a while.
Great. That's just...
Hey, is it me, or does something seem off about this floor plan? I'll bet you a cold glass of water, there's more to this bunker than meets the eye. Check around and see if you can find a secret panel or something.
This is cozy.
Got it.
Nicely done.
Hi.
Is that Chase's intel?
Bingo.
Alright. That ought to do it. Let's head to the Pridwin and confront Maxon. Between the Liberty Prime Codes, the Kells hit, and whatever the dirt on that holotape is, might be enough to pull this off. That is, assuming the Brotherhood doesn't shoot us on sight once we reach the airport.
And if we fail, we're just making things worse for ourselves.
If this doesn't work, we're screwed anyway, right? I mean, it's either one of two things. If Maxon is behind this, then he's already moved against the BOG headquarters, and the entire Brotherhood is hunting us. In which case, we're gonna know as soon as we reach the airport. Alternatively, if it's just Kells running the operation, he's not gonna have the balls to issue a shoot-on-sight order. Maxon would have him executed for shooting a former elder, even a relatively unpopular one like me. And remember, I've got a personal connection with Maxon. Hopefully that works to our advantage.
Well, nobody's shooting at us yet. That's a good sign.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
Babysitting field scribes. Prestigious.
Beats guard duty. Why? What'd you get?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Shipping out into the next rotation. I'll try to leave a couple of super mutants for you.
Lucky bastard. At Victorium, Knight. Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Calm down. We're just here to talk.
Very well. I'm listening.
Hey, Arthur. It's been a while. Do you remember me?
Of course. I'm a bit surprised that you don't realize that by now.
I wasn't sure. You were just 11 back then. All that time we shared, telling stories, cleaning our guns, teaching you how to stab a man through the kidneys. It's always bothered me I wasn't able to share the truth with you about what I had to do. I imagine it must have been rough for you, thinking I was dead.
Yes, it was.
But look at you now, all grown up, and the elder of the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm proud of you, Arthur.
I'm glad you feel that way.
I just wanted you to know how sorry I am about abandoning you. We were pals, and, well, we never got the chance to say a proper goodbye. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me.
Apologies are meaningless. Being a part of the Brotherhood, you should learn to appreciate that sentiment. If we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions, even when it means executing one of our own.
So, Keston's plot to assassinate me, he eventually told you, huh? That must have been quite a shock.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen.
I'm sure that's true. But it's water under the bridge. You were just a kid. There's nothing you could have done. In any case, it's good to see you again. I hope you'll keep an open mind about what I have to tell you.
Let's just get down to business.
Let's get right to it then, shall we?
So, here's the deal. A rogue faction of your squad has been trying to kill me.
I find that very hard to believe. How did you obtain this information?
You mean the part where some Brotherhood goons barged into my house with explosives and automatic weapons? The part where my 9-year-old kid mowed them down? Or the part where I found an assassination order on the body of the squad leader, pointing back to one of your captains?
It's the truth. All of it.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. Every operation we undertake is a team effort. We're called the Brotherhood of Steel for a reason. You're wasting my time.
Here, see for yourself. It's Kel's handwriting on the assassination order. Are you denying it?
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. I believe there's a bit more to the story than you're telling me. But based on your actions so far, I'm willing to take you at your word.
And you had nothing to do with this?
Absolutely not.
Well, that's a relief.
Sure, trust him. What could possibly go wrong?
Was there anything else you need to ask?
Of course, we've got almost 10 years to catch up on. So, fill me in. What are you into? Give me some details.
Let's hear it.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Well, then at least answer me one thing. You flew all the way up here to confront an organization that poses no direct threat to you in DC. Why? What is your problem with synths?
Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine.
Arthur, calm down. I was just asking. Look, I know how you got that scar on your face. About the deathclaw that mortally wounded you. The cybernetic implants that saved your life. How one implant led to another, and another, until, well... Rumor is you spend nearly all your time on the bridge. You don't eat, you don't sleep. As far as anyone knows, don't even shit. Some would say you're turning into a cyborg.
Not at all. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Did he really just quote Hitler?
Arthur, surely you realize that at some point the goals of cybernetics and synthetics become indistinguishable. Robots evolve to become more human, and humans enhance themselves to become more like robots. I hope you're aware of the irony when you pass judgment on synths.
I am. But I need you to view this from my perspective. The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths must be eliminated, at all costs.
But listen to what you're saying. Destroying the Institute and all of its tech doesn't serve your goals. You understand that the Brotherhood's primary directive is to acquire and preserve technology, right?
Don't insult my intelligence.
Easy there, Slugger. I'm just trying to look out for the Brotherhood's best interests.
So it appears we share a common goal.
Yeah, well, if you can't get along, it's gonna be hard to accomplish anything.
Think about what's inside the Institute for a minute. They've got microscopes, bulletproof glass, security cameras, LED lights, pneumatic and hydraulic motors. There's computers, a nuclear reactor, excavation machines, filtration equipment, and even functional coffee machines. Not to mention, they probably have tens of thousands of energy cells to power the Brotherhood's weaponry.
And spiffy courser jackets. Don't forget about those.
Huh. You make a fair point.
And you still want to level the place?
I've never been more certain about anything in my life. The Institute menace has to be eliminated.
The Institute wants the same things you do. We can find a way to work together.
Look, Arthur, I'm gonna make this simple. I didn't come here to give you a hard time. I'm your pal. Always have been. But please understand that I have a duty to the Brotherhood. The true East Coast Brotherhood. That duty entails finding and preserving tech, but it also calls for being a good neighbor to the community. And the most fundamental part of being a good neighbor is not blowing up the neighborhood. Is any of this getting through?
Why is she trying to elicit empathy from a sociopath?
Well, if nothing else, you have the courage to stand your ground.
I do. We're on the same team here, Arthur. But please understand the cards I'm holding. I've got the override codes to remotely control Liberty Prime. Once he's operational, I can make him target whoever I want, or shut him down altogether. And without control over Prime, your offensive capabilities are quite limited. I've also got a holotape here full of intriguing tidbits about you, along with proof of Kels's plot to assassinate me. A plot that happened on your watch. And just for the record, I'm pretty sure I can still kick your ass.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Ooh, let's hope it does.
That's entirely up to you, Arthur. From what I've seen, you're in way over your head here. You've got no idea what your subordinates are doing. You're hell-bent on destroying valuable technology. And by stationing the Pridwin here, you've placed the Brotherhood's most valuable personnel and assets directly in harm's way. Just waiting for some drunk, RPG-toting raider who's having a bad day to blow your ass out of the sky. So, why don't you let me take this mess off your hands for a while? Take a break, explore what the Commonwealth has to offer, and have a little fun for once.
Sounds like a win-win to me.
It's too late for that now.
On the contrary, you're a young man. You've got your whole life in front of you. I realize Caston and his cronies trained you to think a certain way, to distrust outsiders, to hate certain groups. But the real enemy here is not the Institute. It's the unrealistic expectations the Brotherhood set for you ever since you were a child, telling you your soul was forged from eternal steel, the last in line of the great Maxons. The Brotherhood spent so much time lecturing you about who you were supposed to become. They never let you discover who you really are. There's still time, Arthur. Take a break. Go find yourself. All I'm saying is head out there and enjoy your 20s. Hit some jets, get some strange ass, and see what the Commonwealth is all about before you decide whether to blow the place up or not.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Don't be so naive.
Come on, Arthur. I'm just trying to make this easier for you. Work with me.
I don't intend to debate this any longer. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse.
Okay. Then let me put this another way. I'm issuing a formal challenge against your authority as Elder. If you think you can take me, then we'll settle this matter as it was written in the litany. In combat. Or, you can choose what's behind door number 2. and take a much-needed vacation. What do you want to do?
I've had enough of fighting. Let's have some peace for a change.
Your sincerity in this matter has been rather surprising.
Quit stalling, Arthur. If you want to fight me, let's do it. Right here, right now.
That won't be necessary.
You give up then?
Standing down.
Oh, come on, really? You made me sit through all that for nothing?
I'm proud of you, Arthur. You're doing the right thing. Everyone else okay with this?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right then, Arthur. You're free to go. Now, get out there and go wild. Don't forget about protection, all right, buddy?
Indeed. I'll be certain to watch my back.
Mom, what did you mean by protection?
Owen, I'll tell you when you're older.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
I hope we made the right decision letting him go.
I guess we'll find out.
I suppose time will tell. Regardless, we need to move quickly. When the rest of the Brotherhood learns of Maxon's abdication, there will be questions. If we don't frame what just happened correctly and establish who's in charge, things could turn ugly. Kels and Quinlan are the next highest-ranking Brotherhood officers. We need to get them under control right now.
Why do you say that?
Someone needs to make the rest of the Brotherhood fall in line. That's easier to do if the orders come from existing superior officers. That may mean keeping Kels alive, despite his betrayal, and Quinlan too. But I'll leave the decision up to you. If you see fit to kill them, I won't stop you.
Hey, so does that mean that all this stuff is gonna be mine someday?
Owen, don't test me. You're on thin ice, young man.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
I really should have my armor adjusted while I'm here. Make it quick. We have a lot of ground to cover.
Oh, God. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Hi.
I'm busy. Please make it brief.
Just trust me when I say it's important.
All right. You have my attention.
I have a lot of questions about synths, about the Institute. Would you be willing to answer a few?
You can't be serious. As I expect Elder Maxon has already explained, the destruction of the Institute is simply the first stage of our operations in the Commonwealth. We'll rest when the Institute is a smoking ruin. Until then, Elder Maxon and I expect you to be at your best.
I'd prefer a peaceful solution.
Is something the matter with you?
All right, comedian. Give it a break. I don't think he gets it.
Hold on, let me try. Hey, Kels, who's Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood.
Not anymore.
Surprised to see me, Kels?
Well, this changes things for you.
You've walked into a hornet's nest.
Good. So you do remember. Anything to say in your defense?
You going to explain why this is relevant?
You know damn well why it's relevant. I understand the hit the Brotherhood ordered on me 10 years ago. I was willing to let it go. But now you come after my kid too?
Why would he do that?
Treason is a serious charge. If someone in the Brotherhood is responsible for this, I need proof before I can act. Bring me something actionable, and I assure you the Brotherhood will deal with it.
Cut the shit, Kells. We've got the assassination order you signed. I just want to know why.
As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are.
So you instruct your goon squad to target children now?
This doesn't make any sense. Why would you do this?
It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. They did what had to be done. Nothing more, nothing less. In any event, what's done is done.
Is there a point to all this?
Boring conversation anyway. Owen, you're up.
Say hello to my little friend. Run, please.
Target down.
Elder Maxson.
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
Move along, people. Nothing to see here. Wait, really? Nobody cares? Hey, everybody! We just murdered Kells. Anybody got a problem with that? No? Alright then.
Hi.
I hear congratulations are in order.
So you know. Who told you?
Don't worry yourself about that. Just tell me why you're here.
Hey, Proctor. It's good to see you again.
Ah, wonderful. Since you're back, I take it you've been successful. Learning your way around?
Yeah, slowly. It's surreal finally seeing this hunk of junk up in the air. So, there's a new sheriff in town. You on board with that?
Absolutely. Sometimes I feel the Brotherhood has such a narrow view when executing its operations.
You and me both. So look, in my absence, I'd like to place you in charge of the Pridwin.
Well, that would be splendid. Thank you for letting me know. It appears that my hopes have become reality.
Sure, why not?
In return, I need you to spread the word about the new regime. Collecting tech is still in, genocide and extortion are out. We're doing things the Owen Lyons way again. Clear enough?
I understand. I will notify the proper parties. If I can help by weeding out the undesirable, then so be it.
As much as I'd like to stay and chat, I have other commitments at the moment.
Well, I've already taken up more than enough of your valuable time.
Steel be with you, Proctor. I promise to come back and visit soon.
I look forward to it when you do. Good to see you again.
Hey there.
You ready to get out of here?
Absolutely. Let's get out of here.
All right, lead the way. By the way, thank you for believing in me. I couldn't have pulled this off without you. Now that I'm back in charge, For my first official act as Elder, I'd like to formally promote you to Sentinel.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
The feeling is mutual. Now, if you don't mind, there is one errand I'd like to run on our way back to base. Feel like making a quick pit stop?
So, what did you have in mind? I'm gonna need some more in the way of details.
Control of the Prydwen and the airport is the first step, but this battle isn't over by a long shot. The Brotherhood has additional outposts in the Commonwealth, and Henry Caston is still in control of the Citadel and the Brotherhood forces down south. He's not gonna take this lying down, and it's safe to bet he's got long-range communication with the Brotherhood forces here in the Commonwealth. We need to check in on Cambridge Police Station in case insurgency tries to form there. If I'm being completely honest, it pisses me off that the historical archives on the Prydwen only devote one sentence to my entire time in the Brotherhood.
So, where's the ambush?